Guys, welcome back to my channel, Reading and Retail. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. Welcome. So on Friday, I got some book mail. I did cheat and I already did open it up because I knew what was in here and I was excited. So I opened it up and I had an author reach out to me a couple weeks ago and asked me if I would read his book. And I said, of course. And of course I asked him, I said, do you have it in print? Because I'm just one of those people that I really don't like ebooks. I may try to do it later, but just at this point in my life, I like paper. So the author's name is Chadnicholas, Nightmare. I have seen a couple people get this book already. Who had it that I seen? Are You Into Horror did a review on it. Are You Into Horror, Richard? I did not watch it because I knew that I was getting it and I don't want to be biased. I don't want to take someone else's thoughts about it. So I was like, when I saw yours, I clicked on it and then I was like, no. I clicked right out of it. I did not watch it. And then I saw that the Nerdy Narrative got it too. I think she told me she's going to read hers in October. Well, I opened this up last night and I was like, I'm just like super curious. That's just me. I'm like a big kid when it comes to books. Well, I read, and I kid you not, I read just the beginning of it and I was sucked in immediately. So I didn't stop reading. I've already read this much just within a couple hours. I've been in a reading slump lately and I've started a few books back here. I don't know what it is. I've just been in a slump lately, but let me tell you, this right here, this has absolutely pulled me out of my reading slump. I tell you what, the first couple of pages, this book right here called Nightmare, the first couple of pages, when I was reading it, I told my son, I said, oh my geez. I said, just the first couple of pages would be my nightmare. I really don't like to do reviews because I feel like it spoils it for people. I feel like they need to go into it blindly with their own opinion. But let me tell you what, I've already got, y'all know I can't see, one moment, por favor. I've got 95 pages in, and I tell you what, this right here, if they make a movie out of this, I will buy it. It takes a lot, let me tell you like this, it takes a lot to creep me out. And this creeps me out. Number one, I don't like birds. So when I saw this that had a crow on it, I'm like, oh God, it's a bird. Oh, I knew it was gonna creep me out already. And just the way he describes things, you feel like you were there experiencing it yourself. I will tell you this. He talks about the main character. He talks about an incident that happened to him when he was 8 years old. He actually got abducted. And let me tell you, the things that this man did to this child when he was 8 years old, I was reading it and it just sent chills up my spine. And I was like, oh, no. And it's so funny because when I'm reading, I tend to, say things out loud and, I do that. I go, oh no. Or I make sounds like that. And my son's looking at me like, Mom, what is wrong with you? This right here. I'll probably finish this very quickly because it's one of those, you don't want to put it down. And I'm not saying that any of this because he sent it to me. I'm saying this because this is actually what I'm experiencing. So when this hits out October or something, I'll look it up and put a picture somewhere. You need this. I'm halfway thinking about buying it in hardback because I love hardback. And another thing about this book, when I saw this, I saw the detail on it. I saw this right here, and I saw this right here. And I'm like, why is it marked up like that? But the reason why it looks like that is, if you own it, you know what I'm talking about. It's the illustration on the inside. And I've never seen a book that was illustrated like this before. I mean, it could be. I just never owned one. And look, I'll tell you another thing that I did last night. He's got this little illustration up here. When I was reading it, I forgot that those illustrations were up there. And I got to a part that it made me jumpy. And that's another thing. I know I'm all over the place, but y'all know me. I'm scatterbrained. I've never been jumpy in a book. This book made me jumpy. And when I was reading it, I forgot that this was up here. And I thought something was on my book. And boy, I jumped. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm getting like too antsy here. I need to not read this at night. But yeah, I'm thinking about, I may just go ahead and buy this in hardback just to add to my collection. But you guys, this right here is a good one. And I really hope that, it does become a movie, because I'd buy that too. But yeah, I just want to say thank you, Chad, for sending this to me, because, oh man, I'm like hooked. I'm sucked in. I love it. So that takes care of that. I just want to say thank you so much. And if you're part of my channel already, you know that I said at the end of my videos, what I'm going to start doing is doing shout outs at the end of my video. So if you just stick along with me, I just have a couple today that I want to shout out and talk to you about. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Okay, guys. So the first person I want to shout out is Miss Vilku. She is a new friend, and it looks like she's pretty new to YouTube. She's got 251 subscribers. One thing that I had to tell her when I was watching her videos is she is really good at editing. I don't know if she thought I was playing or if I was being serious, but she's got 3 there, so she's pretty new. But her editing is so good, and I'm just like, wow. She is younger, but if you can, go ahead over to her channel and help her out and show her some love. I've just got 2 today. What I'm gonna do is, here, I'm gonna point the camera down so I can drag over the next person. And because I've got 2, but I didn't want to share the screen. I just wanted to give one person at a time there. So, this next person, I've like really been binge watching his channel. He is called The Haunted Library. And let me show you his videos. Hopefully I can multitask, and I want to open his videos up. He's got a lot. And as you can see, he creates these videos, he narrates them, and he writes them as well. So everything, all the stories that you're hearing, he's the original creator of these stories. He's not reading someone else's books. He's not pulling off stories from the internet. He actually sits down, he writes these, he edits them, he uploads his video, and he narrates them. And I tell you what, he's good. And once again, his name is The Haunted Library. So, go over, show his channel some love. He'd appreciate ya. If you made it this far, I appreciate you too. Give me a thumbs up. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.